Greetings everyone! It's a new day, it's a new morning to start a new, fresh, and timely topic. Everyone, we are here again and you are watching EDUC Talk. These are your hosts, Nickson Mendoza,
JUNELYN
ANGELEE CELO,
and this is EDUC Talk.
Is everyone doing great today? I know the feeling of waking up so early, so thank you for joining us today to witness and learn.
For today, we will be talking and exploring the new literacies in the 21st century. Let's reflect and learn.
But before anything else, let's welcome our special guest, a professor from the Academy of Literature University. Let's give them a round of applause. Please welcome Ms. GLYDEL AVECILLA and ERLYN TABLANG. Welcome to EDUC Talk, Ms. GLYDEL and Ms. ERLYN. Thank you for being with us today. It's our pleasure to meet you.
Hello and good morning, Mr. Mendoza, and to all of you. Thank you for having us here. It's an honor and pleasure for me to be invited in your show.
This is really exciting. We have a bunch of netizens, a regular viewer, as well as teacher and student who have sent their questions about the relevant topic. To get this started, could you please tell us what exactly media literacy is all about?
Okay, so we define media literacy as the ability to access, evaluate, analyze, create, and act using all forms of communication. So even in a simpler definition, it's an expanded definition of literacy. So it's no longer sufficient to just talk about foundation literacy print, writing, and consuming with text. Certainly, that's a foundation, but we need to move beyond that and make sure that we're integrating all media in our literacy conversations.
What about digital literacy? What is digital literacy and how is it related to media literacy?
Digital literacy is the ability to navigate various digital platforms and understand, assess, and communicate through them. For example, when you need a book in app like Wattpad or Webtoon, consider the accuracy of a news report link in your social media newsfeed, or create or share a YouTube video, you are displaying digital literacy.
That was an informative one, right? I know that they were much more aware now of media and digital literacy. But moving on, what exactly multicultural and global literacy is all about? Bring it on, Miss CELO.
To be a multicultural literate is to be aware of and to passively have appreciation for different traditions, beliefs, and lifestyles around the world. As the world feels like it is getting smaller and smaller, multicultural literacy is a good concept to practice for effective communication. It promotes the understanding of diversity through teachings of history, values, and languages of various culture groups. So, this literacy will help students to have a wide understanding and consideration of different racial and cultural views in the society to have unity, peaceful, and progressive community.
Multicultural and global literacy is speak of unity, appreciation, and positivity which give us enlightenment, right? Now that we are done with it, may you introduce to us what exactly social literacy is all about?
It is all about interaction and communication. But if we look into the deeper meaning of social literacy, it is being able to build a good relationship with other people and also to maintain this relationship as well. These are the skills that we need for every day, skills that we need to use to communicate with other people, either verbal or non-verbal. It's a person's ability to connect and express their own opinions, ideas, as well as listening to other people's opinions, because that's what communication for.
In response to this, I think we are exercising social literacy in the way that we are communicating with each other, right? Next, will you please tell us the importance of eco-literacy?
Well, if we want to save our environment, each of us should be eco-literate. The survival of our nature depends on our ecological literacy. Our ability to understand and how our ecosystem works is the basic principle. Eco-literacy skill is what we need if we want to remain on Earth. That's all.
Without nature, we shall perish indeed. Now that we have learned what is eco-literacy is all about, we are also looking forward to know what is financial literacy is all about. Could you give us some insight in regard on this?
Financial literacy refers to a person's capacity and knowledge of how to spend money efficiently and effectively. The ability to make good financial decisions is associated with appropriate financial planning and successful money management. It also refers to the education and comprehension of financial matters such as personal finance, investing, and borrowing money. It maintains the ability to make some financial decision in order to manage and grow money.
Thank you, Miss. That was an informative one, right? I hope you gained some knowledge from his opinion.
Yes, Angelie, I know that they were much more aware now of what financial literacy is all about. Anyway, are you still up? I can see someone over there who's already sleepy. Just kidding. I know you are all alive and kicking, so I think we should proceed now. But before that, don't forget to use our official hashtags, #EDUC18Fresh Topics.
Yes, you are right, Miss Lim-Ang. Now that we're down to our last topic, our audience was really excited to kick in. Bring it on, Miss Lim-Ang.
Are you familiar with the arts and creative literacy? If not, I think this topic will help you gain something again. So arts and creative literacy, well, when we say arts, that's a little more specific. People already know what is art means. Art means the product of imagination and creativity, particularly in a physical form. But when we say arts and creative literacy, it is a concept, the process of making original ideas that have value. Likewise, creativity is an act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. Though I've done some research that saying creativity is something defined as to create or to make, and that taught me to be creative. You need to view things in new ways or from a different perspective. Among other things, you will able to generate new possibilities or new alternatives.
Very well said. Thank you, Miss JUNELYN. But before we make it end, our virtual audience was asking a question. How can arts and creative literacy can bring or integrate into curriculum? Well, I guess our audience is paying attention. As a way of addressing it, I think all students nowadays naturally learning by acting, playing, singing, and exploring the world at the same time. We teach or integrate art into their curriculum by applying art into their education. Yes, bringing creativity and art can be a powerful tool in teaching. We teach or use artistic and creative activities that has natural connections to the art, using everyday skill that make learning comes alive. If they engage, they will learn more. So it's all about harnessing their ability to cope up informations and to capture their imaginations, which we can make teaching more fulfilling.
I don't have anything to say but to clap. I guess our viewers will surely take something away from it.
Thank you for that, Miss CELO. Things get back with it, but I guess we don't have much time to do more. Thank you, everyone. I think this episode will set something to high up. It gives every single viewer take-home knowledge. Well, it's time to wrap up the show. Thank you for our lovely guests and for our virtual audience for lending some time. Always remember, everything is a learning experience, so use your time wisely. Join us tomorrow at EDUC Talk. I'm your host, Nickson Mendoza.
JUNELYN Lim-Ang,
Angelee CELO.
And this is EDUC Talk.